morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. Today we are going to continue my summer decorating with me. We are going to hit up the outside spaces. So we've got the front porch, the back screened-in porch. There is a heavy layer of the yellow pollen everywhere. So we're gonna have to do a quick little tidy up session out there and then we'll get decorating. I did not get to bake my festive treat last time because we just ran out of time. So I really wanna make sure that I get to my patriotic cookies today with you. It's gonna be so tasty, and I love to bake whenever I decorate because it just adds to the excitement for my family. The kids get home from school, they see all the new decor, they smell something yummy, and then there's a treat to have that goes with the theme. It's just something I love to do, so we're gonna get that done today no matter what. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's head out to the front porch and get started. Even though you can see the pollen floating in the air as I'm sweeping it up on our porch, I will say this year we didn't get as much pollen as last year. Last year it felt like there was truly like a half an inch of thick pollen everywhere on the outside of our home, but this year was so much better. Let me know if it was like that where you live. And so it definitely made cleaning up a lot easier. I find it easier just to use my vacuum to try to get the pollen off of the chair. And then for the wood part, I'll kind of vacuum a little bit and then I'll clean it with some multi-purpose Mrs. Meyer's cleaner. These chairs are something. So the cushions, we had them professionally power washed when our home was power washed last year, and that really helped to clean them up. But the wood part is just not faring very well. We have a full sun porch beating down on those poor chairs all spring, all summer long. And so I might be able to sand them down and restain them. I need to do something because you can tell they're definitely getting more faded. Our front door, we actually need to do the same thing. We need to restain our front door. We're nearing this summer, it'll be 4 years that we're in our new construction home. And so it's kind of starting to get to that point where paint touch-ups need to happen, staining needs to happen again on the front porch. Banisters that we had, not the banisters, the columns that we have on our front porch, our front door. So just all of those little projects that we're going to have to start tackling over the next couple of months. Let me know if you are somebody who enjoys doing home maintenance. I will not say that it is a strength of Stephen and I's. It's not something we really look forward to. And now home decor, I look forward to that. But as far as the maintenance part, like doing paint touch-ups and things like that, I don't really love doing that. Painting is something where I feel like once you start, it can be relaxing, but it's just a thought of doing it that doesn't really feel exciting to me. But we have to get those things done. It's part of being a homeowner. I always tell my kids sometimes we have to do things that we need to do, even though it's not something that we want to do. And that definitely falls under that category for me. All right, everything has been cleaned, so we are ready to decorate. I want to share with you guys an idea. I don't want to call this a Walmart dupe because dupes tend to be less expensive, but Walmart is very affordable. So I don't think that this was less money. It's probably about the same. But if you have seen the viral 4th of July patriotic wreath for Walmart that's going around, it's like a green box wreath and then it has just these really pretty ribbons coming off of it. I love the ribbon part of that, but I didn't love the wreath. I went and looked at it in person. It just looked kind of like plasticky to me. Let me know if you've seen it in person and you felt the same way. Online, it looks absolutely beautiful. I would have ordered that if I hadn't seen it in person. So I decided to create my own with my vibe. And so I found this on Amazon. I'll give you guys a close-up, but it's just a basic wreath that I like that I can use year-round. So like this isn't gonna be permanently attached to it. I could use this early spring if I wanted to, even winter. It's just a very subtle wreath that I love because the showstopper, the focal point that you want people to look at is going to be all the patriotic ribbon. So this has a clip on it, and I got this off of Amazon, and it comes with all these fun ribbons. I added, which ones did I add? I added these 3 ribbons because I wanted some more bold colors on it, but it comes with just these huge ribbons attached to it and then a clip to make it easy. You can clip it on. You could put this on a door if you wanted to. It doesn't have to go on a wreath. I mean, there's a lot of places that you could put this. I was almost thinking of getting a second one and hanging it above our stove because my DIY flag is not sticking like I want it to up there. By the way, if you missed my last video, we decorated our entire home. Tons of DIY decor ideas for you, so I will link it in the video description box for you. But anyways, I'm gonna attach this to my wreath. We're gonna get this on the front door, and then we're gonna add some pillows out there. I have my lanterns that I'm gonna put out there. I have some patriotic doormats put out there. So just more basic stuff on the front porch, and then the back porch is where we get a little wild. All right, let's go put this up. I want to give you guys a heads up of some upcoming videos we have. First of all, I can't believe this, but on the day that I'm doing this voiceover, which is the day before this video comes out, my kids only have a week and a half left of school. It is so wild how quickly the year goes by, especially May. You know, we have the expression May-cember because it is just crazy. But then in the blink of an eye, the crazy is over and it's summer break. But anyway, so summer is a week and a half away. So I need to get into my summer prep for our family. And so I think my next video is going to be just, we need to get things done, probably a whole house reset before I can even really get ready for summer. I just need to like get some things done that have been weighing on me. And then I'm going to start my summer prep series. So my summer prep series is going to be multiple videos. The first one, we're going to do a declutter and organize, and I'm going to really hit up those kids' spaces in our home and get them prepped for summer. So we need to do a lot of decluttering, getting different organization systems set up. The next video in the series is going to be my true summer prep with me, where I'll go over routines and things that I do with the kids. I'll share some printables with you guys and just share how I get us set up for summer and just ready, and just to have hopefully the best summer that we can have. As a former teacher, I have had every summer off with my children. I'm so lucky. And so I really kind of honed in on what works for our family and what doesn't work. So I have lots of ideas to share with you guys. And then the third and last video that will be a part of my summer prep series is where we're going to really focus on the kitchen. So restocking the fridge, the freezer, the pantry, and just sharing ideas on how I keep my kids from eating 100 snacks a day and just routines with our kitchen. So lots to come and lots to share. So if that interests you or you think that will be helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we are getting ready for summer.
You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray.
All right, let's check in. I couldn't talk to you when I was on the front porch because our neighbors were like all getting their lawns mowed at the same time. So it was quite loud out there. Love how the front porch turned out. It was very bright, so I know my camera doesn't do the best job in the sun. So I will, in the later afternoon when our porch becomes shaded, I'll get some better shots for you and just kind of clip those in. But it is time to take on the back porch. I think I just want to start with the coffee table because I think if I don't, I'll be wiping my legs on it the whole time and have pollen all over me, and I won't even know because it'll be on the back of me and you guys can't tell me. So let's start with that, and then probably vacuum the couches. The other dilemma is, how do I get the pollen off of the couches? I want to spray it and just wipe it, but then it gets really clumpy. I do think the vacuum is the best route to go at first, and then I can kind of wipe down like I did on the front porch any trouble spots. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's just get all this pollen gone because I want to be out here enjoying our back porch. I want to get my new puzzle going for summer. I just want this to be a place that I can go early in the morning. In the evenings, we love to do family dinners out here. So I make our back porch very whimsy, very fun, very festive for the season that we're in. All right, let's clean.
to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause
As I am getting ready to film the Summer Prep With Me series, let me know if you guys have anything specific you want to see so I can make sure I include it in there. If there's anything you need help with, I don't have all the answers, but I can certainly share what works for our family. And I always find I love watching videos with things like that because I always find something that I can use for my family or some idea that I can modify. It's kind of like with teaching, everybody shares everything and you're not going to use the exact same thing that one teacher does. You're going to modify it for your students so it helps your students because everybody's different. But I just think it's always helpful to share with each other. I don't ever want to gatekeep anything that's working for my family. So if there's anything specific you want to see, let me know because summer is this magical, wonderful time because we definitely get more time as a family, but I also know how challenging it can be for kids to be home full-time over the summer. It certainly throws off the routine and the normalcy, and so for me, having something in place and getting ready ahead of time makes all the difference. I've tried different things over the summers. I've tried really laid-back summers. I've tried like more strict summers where we have, an hour-by-hour schedule, and for my family, the sweet spot is like somewhere in between that where we have some structure and some routines and systems in place, but we also have, the spontaneous afternoons that make summer so much fun. So I will share all of that with you guys, but if there's anything you want me to include, be sure to let me know in the comment section.
I met you in the summer when you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer.
Guys, I don't know if you can see, but there is just pollen upon pollen in here, clumped in here. I'm gonna have to completely clean this out and deep clean it because I don't want that then transferring into our home, but it definitely was effective. These couches are so much better.
I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the to do. I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being away from you. I met you in the summer when you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
Oh my god. It's a rock from our fireplace, but I thought it was a giant spider coming at me. Annie is coming to my defense. Oh my gosh. That was my daily heart attack. Whew. Doesn't take much to jump scare me. Okay, I'm going to elaborate on why I got jump scared by a rock because there is a backstory that I did not explain just now. The other morning, I usually take Annie out early in the morning through the basement door, and I opened up the basement door, and there was a gigantic spider. I'm talking I would say the palm of my hand, but it was not that big, but maybe half of the palm of my hand. And it was waiting right there in the doorway. So I immediately shut the basement door and I went all the way around with Annie. Annie probably thought I was losing my mind. We went all the way back upstairs and went through the screened-in porch and down to get to the backyard. I go down with her because if she goes out by herself in the morning, she'll bark or she'll be out there for forever. And it's very early in the morning and I don't want her to disrupt all of our neighbors. I don't want everybody to hear Annie at 5 a.m. a.m. barking, so she needs supervision early in the morning. But anyway, there really was a giant spider that I had an encounter with recently, so that's why I was a little extra on edge. I love animals. I love wildlife. I realized that I am in that spider's home and that spider's world when I'm outside, so I would never harm a spider. I would never harm a snake, but spiders and snakes are just little critters that can live in their side of the world, and I will live in my side of the world. Alright, here's where I'm gonna get extra fun and whimsy for our family. It's just a simple centerpiece for this table because we're constantly moving it over to have family dinners, and I think I'm gonna move my puzzle board out here eventually. Oh, look who's coming in for some extra snuggles. For anybody new, this is Annie. So I think what I want to do, I have a couple of things to work with. I have just these really fun picks that I got years ago, probably from Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of the places. They tend to come out with them every single year, so I'll try to find something similar for you and link it. But I also have these pinwheels that I got on Amazon, again, years ago. This is decor that I just bring out every single year, so I thought these would be fun. These are my new flowers that I got at Hobby Lobby that I haven't found a spot for, so I thought they would blend in nicely here. And I have one little American flag left that I thought I'd just put somewhere in the center here. So let's just have some fun, come up with an arrangement. And I think that will, I mean, it's bold, so I think this is big enough to carry this entire table. And she's already finding a cozy spot on the couch now. All right, let's make our centerpiece.
Not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer when you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
Well, if this doesn't scream Happy 4th of July, Happy 250th Birthday, America, I don't know what does, you guys. She is big, bold, and brave, and I kind of love it. I have a different spot that I'm going to put the flag. Let me go grab my vase. Normally I go a little bit more wild on our mantle on our back porch, but I just loved the simpleness of this decor, and I really just didn't want to put anything else up there. Sometimes I'll put a wreath, but I just love it, and so I'm gonna leave it for now. I can always add to if I want to later, but I wanted to tell you guys those lanterns, the navy blue ones, have star cutouts and they're solar powered, and we do get enough sunlight on our porch that it will charge them, and they're so beautiful at night. I'll try to remember to get a clip of them, and if not, I tend to forget when I tell you I'm gonna do that, so if not, I'll just add them to another video. But the fireworks shaped one on our front porch does the same thing. It's solar powered, so at night it will light up, and it's just so pretty. So I can't remember where I got them. I've had them for a long time. Probably Joann Fabrics, because that's where I got all my best items. Have I mentioned a million times yet how much I miss Joann Fabrics? Also, a quick decor update. I swapped out that vase that I had there, and I added the lantern that I got from Walmart. And I think it looks so sweet because with the candles at night, the stars kind of shine out. It's just really festive and beautiful. Again, if you missed this Decorate With Me video, I will link it for you guys in the video description box. Let's bake. Okay, it is time for my favorite part when we decorate. We bake something. So here's the inspiration that I have. I was walking around Kroger and I saw that they have star-shaped marshmallows the wheels were turning. I was instantly thinking of fun summer snacks like kebabs with these marshmallows and just different berries like red, white, and blue berries, like blueberries, and we have blackberries and we have strawberries. And so I was originally gonna do that, but I wanna make a little bit of a treat. So instead, I'll still use those for that idea, but what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take some sugar cookies. I got the Dolly Parton sugar cookie mix because I adore that woman. So I got the mix, we're gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make, like using food coloring, some red dough and some blue dough, and we're just gonna bake regular sugar cookies. When we take them out of the oven, when they're still hot, that's when I take my star-shaped marshmallow and put it right in the center, and it will be hot enough that it will stick to it. But you don't want to put these in when they're full on in the oven because then they're probably just gonna melt into the cookie. So the timing is crucial for these to know when to add them. So we're just gonna experiment. Either way, if they look like a red and blue disaster or probably a pink and blue disaster because I can never quite get anything to be red, they're still gonna be delicious and we're gonna have fun doing it and my house is gonna smell amazing. All right, let's bake. I decided to use my gel food coloring that I use when I decorate sugar cookies and to make the icing different colors. And the red was actually perfect. It turned it red. It didn't make it the typical pink that my liquid food coloring would do. So I was very pleased with that. It is a bold red, and the blue, I decided to stick with the gel as well. And so it really made them those fun patriotic colors that I wanted. And I'm going to warn you guys, when we get to the marshmallow part, here's a little bit of advice. If you're going to do this and use the same marshmallows, cut your marshmallows in half. That is the one thing I wish I did. Now, my kids were certainly not complaining about the massive marshmallows, but as I was doing it, I thought to myself, oh, I probably should have cut these in half because the marshmallows look huge compared to the cookies. So that was the only thing I would change, but overall, these cookies are so fun and my kids loved them. And I was also thinking another idea is I could make these sugar cookies again, and I could take a scoop of vanilla ice cream and do like a sugar cookie ice cream sandwich, and you can roll them in sprinkles. And so imagine the red and blue cookies with vanilla ice cream and then red, white, and blue sprinkles around them. Oh, it would be so much fun. I have to do that this summer. So we'll do that together sometime. But the idea came and I just wanted to share it with you guys. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this gave you some motivation to get your outdoor spaces tidied up and ready for the new season, and some home decor ideas to make it a little bit more festive and patriotic if that's how you like to decorate. And be sure to hit that subscribe button because, like I said, we are getting ready for summer. It is going to be so much fun. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.